Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Super Turtle 12, and today I have a very cool unboxing. We have Lara Croft. We have an unboxing here, a 1/6 scale unboxing of Lara Croft, and obviously this is not not licensed, but I did find really cool pictures of the figure when it was being marketed. Now, this has been a very weird season for unlicensed figures for me because I've had to cancel 2 of them just because I saw production runs of them and I didn't like it. But here we have a really cool figure because she comes with plenty of accessories and a great outfit. Just one big flaw, or a couple of big flaws I have of her, but I will recommend her. And it's going to go over some of the things that she has in here. So obviously she has 4 arrows that are very flexible. They can break very easily. Nothing cool about those. And she comes with 6 hands, and obviously there's 2 fist hands. There's a right hand for her gun. There's a hand to hold her bow, and there's a couple of grabbing hands so you can put like these little kind of pickaxe. They're for climbing mountains, like ice mountains, which I don't. I live in the desert, so I don't climb those. And I'll talk about those in a minute. But here was a cool thing. It's like a not leather, it's like a kind of soft material sheath for her bows. You can fit all 4 in there, and they fit perfectly in there. Very nice. I did pay $135 for her, and for that price I will recommend her. And unfortunately, the past 2 figures that I've wanted to get and I didn't get were the lady Katana. Oh, right there I just showed you some rope. Nothing remarkable, but you can unwind it. Here's the composite bow. Very nice. Like I said, it's nothing to like write home about. Like, there's details there, but they're not amazing, and that one can also break. And the Judge Dredd character, the girl, I had bought her previously, and the production photos weren't very good, so I had to cancel her too. Here's another weird thing. She came with those 2 little pickaxes, and they look strikingly similar to like the Play Arts one. Not saying they recasted them, but like when I saw these, I was like, hey, they look super like the ones that came with the Play Arts Kai Lara Croft. But it is what it is. Like, I don't think there's many designs for those type of things here. But yeah, it's been a rough season for unlicensed figures. So now I'm double thinking about, and really investing in these, or even pre-ordering them. I might just wait till they come out. This one was the last one I took a gamble with, and I'm happy I did because she came out really, really awesome. And like I said, there's only 2 flaws I have, and I'll talk about those when I get to them. So overall though, she's a very petite figure. She's very slim, very thin. You won't be able to fit a Bison figure into her clothing, so she's very small. And when you stand her up against like the other figures, she looks like she's around 10.5 inches. So her head, guys, is actually really quite good. I was surprised. And when you see the pre-production photos, and you see like the concept, you think, oh, there's no way it's gonna be like that. But in my opinion, I feel like this is a pretty cool interpretation of Lara Croft. Now, you might argue she looks kind of young, and I really don't like that they have to put that stupid little like adapter in her neck. But I feel like her head and her hair were pretty awesome, so kudos to that. They did a really good job there. Okay. So here, her articulation is actually really great, despite she's wearing a jacket with like these khakis and boots. I was really surprised by her articulation. So she can pretty much bend at the knee all the way through with her pants on. The only thing that's restricted is that she doesn't have an ankle pivot, so she cannot stand on her own, and I'll show you an example later. You're gonna need a stand to essentially pose her. Her arms move clearly over her head. They move all the way to the side. She's a small framed character, so she's not very cumbersome. She's very light, and I found some really cool poses, 2 cool poses, and you'll see them in this video. But yeah, in the comment section, guys, tell me what kind of like unlicensed unlicensed products you've purchased. Maybe the hits, maybe like the biggest hit that you got, like wow, you were surprised, and the biggest miss, like oh, like I currently had to cannibalize one of my Japanese figures I had gotten, only because it became too much of a hassle to upkeep her. So I just took her apart, and I might use her to rebuild a character from, oh my gosh, what is it, Ruby? But yeah. Okay, so her hands, guys, are awesome. They hold all the accessories excellent, like they're pretty awesome. So here you can kind of get Lara. Obviously this is just all really fast, you know, we're doing it live kind of thing here, but you can totally pose her with a stand almost in any pose. She'll fit. So here I was kind of shooting for a very sneaky Lara, very undercover. The only thing that I had trouble with was the bow arm, and you'll see me struggle with that later. Yeah, but her joints work well within the clothing, so even if you were to find another body for her, it may not fit, you know, seamless, and that's what I'm worried about, because the way she is, she's perfect, except when you take off her coat, you'll see the big issue that I have with her. And luckily though, her hands do fit. Her hands come on and on easily. There are no extra wrist pegs, so if you break them, you're screwed. And oh gosh, here's where I start to struggle. I think I even like fast forwarded at a certain point, only because her bow hand, guys, was really confusing to kind of set on, and just because she's so little, her frame is so small, and she can't really draw back like how you would imagine like a normal person would draw back. Now I think you can negotiate it if you really take time and you kind of get a, you know, a hair dryer, you heat the plastic and you mold it, and you know, you get her in that position. I'm sure you can, but just out of the box like this, it was not easy. I think that's the only weakness of her, is this bow. And even in the product picture, she's kind of holding it down, like it's not like drawn. It's like she has it equipped, but it's like, you know, below her waist she has it there. Yeah, I'd even try after doing this. I'd even try putting an arrow in her hand, just because it was already getting too cumbersome to do it, and I didn't like it. I just decided that I would not pose her with that. Maybe have it holstered on her shoulder, but to have it drawn was a little. Oh, here, I think I try. God. And hopefully you guys notice some of the differences between my videos. I'm constantly trying newer, you know, formats for this, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Obviously, here's like, now I have a better camera, I have better lighting. So hopefully you guys notice all those little things I've been doing. A like would be great. But yeah, like I said, I started this channel, guys, for, oh gosh, I'm trying to get you to ignore me struggling there. I started this channel just to celebrate my love for collecting, and I have to thank those who came before me for inspiring me to do this. So kudos to you guys for watching, and if you subscribe, thank you so much. You don't I always hear this a lot. They say, like, you don't know how much your subscriptions and your likes mean. They mean a lot to me. Even your dislikes, you know, it makes me want to try harder for the next one. But please don't put dislikes. Okay, I'm still struggling here with her arm, dear God. But be careful though, guys, when you do buy unlicensed products, like if you're new at collecting, because it's really a hit and a miss. Because she's probably the first unlicensed product I get that's actually really good. The other two, the Lady Katana and the girl from Judge Dredd, their production photos and some videos I saw of them were very poor. And Croft was just the last one on my list. I do have like 3 samurais coming, 2 samurais and Nobunaga coming in. And then I have Zhang Fei coming in also. What else do I have? Checking my list here. And I'm going to be building a Quiet. I already have the head, I have the face and body. I'm just waiting for the outfit to get shipped. But I'm going to be making Quiet a 1/6 scale Quiet, so that should be fun. Okay, so right here, guys, I decided to, take off her coat, see how she looks in her traditional garb, if you will. And this is where you're gonna see probably, like, I do like the outfits. Like, the outfits on this figure are awesome. The belt's great, the pants are great, the jacket's great. It is petite, like a fit, so you're not gonna put a Phison figure is not gonna fit in this. Phison figure, a female body is just too thick to fit in there. Oh yeah, that's another cool thing. Her body is actually like a rubbery plastic. At least her torso, her upper body, it is rubbery. And her arms have these horrendous slits into them. They have these slits that allow her to be more flexible, but once you take off the jacket, it just does not look good on her arms. But I mean, the figure poses well because of that, though. So it's unsightly, but it makes the figure effective for her size and the kind of accessories and poses you want to put her in. So I mean, I'd rather have the slits there and have the flexibility and the ability to pose her than have an absence of that slit and you can't really, rotate her arms left and right. That would be a challenge. But yeah, guys, please comment below. Let me know what you think of this video. And like I said, if you've bought any unlicensed product, give me your thoughts. What do you think of purchasing, unlicensed products? 'Cause I know that's a heated debate. Like, do you purchase something that's inspired by creators that love the, what it's based on, the product, or do you rather prefer companies making it's licensed and you buy from them? Because obviously there's going to be a difference in quality, a difference in price, and there's a lot of debate over, the pose of the character, what a licensed, product will look like and an unlicensed. So give me your thoughts, because I recently backed a kind of a creative project, one for a statue, and it's the first one I ever bought from someone else. So I'm constantly checking in on them and seeing how it's going. But give me your thoughts on this, and just talk to me. I usually reply back super quick, so I'm here if you need me. Alright, folks, so we're nearing the end here. So I have to say, I like Croft. I love this figure. I recommend it. Not highly recommend, because of those seams on her arms are unsightly, but I do recommend her. She right now is the only 1/6 version of the character. I think there's older versions based on the movies and the games, but they're like years older. She's the most current one based on like the current game and design, and I felt like her flexibility was great, her outfit was great, the head sculpt was awesome, the accessories were what you would expect of them. The gun could have been better. She has her legs have great articulation despite her pants, because Captain America can't move. Oh, there's the Play Arts Kai one. And the only negatives I had were she's very petite, so you really cannot use a different body for her. She doesn't stand on her own, so I'm gonna have to get a stand for her, and she doesn't come with one. And those seams on her arms are just probably the biggest flaw for me, but they do grant the flexibility, which I like. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all so much for supporting me, for watching this video to the end. Thank you so very much. Super Turtle loves when you guys watch my videos and give me questions and comments. So until next time, ladies, gentlemen, my turtles, stay super.